What are the pawn structures in the Budapest Gambit? Have you ever wondered how pawn structures can shape the game in the Budapest Gambit? This opening starts with the moves 1, d4, knight to f6, 2, c4, and pawn to e5. Right from the start, black sacrifices a pawn to challenge white's control of the center. This sacrifice creates a dynamic battle over the e5 pawn, which white usually captures early on. After white plays 3, d takes e5, black often aims to recapture that pawn. This leads to different pawn structures depending on how the game unfolds. One common structure is the symmetrical center. If black manages to recapture the pawn, the center can become symmetrical, with both sides having pawns on d4 and d5 if black plays pawn to d5. However, white often has a slight edge due to better piece development and control of important central squares. On the other hand, the center can also become asymmetrical, especially if white keeps the extra pawn. In this case, white may push pawns on the queen side, moving b3 to b4 and c4 to c5. This strategy helps white gain more space and control. Meanwhile, black can counter by pushing pawns on the king side or preparing for an attack using pieces. Another interesting variation is the Fajarowicz Variation, where black plays 3, knight to e4. This can lead to a weakened pawn structure for black if white responds accurately. In such scenarios, white can gain a significant advantage due to black's compromised pawn structure and development issues. Understanding these pawn structures is essential for players looking to navigate the Budapest Gambit effectively. The opening highlights the importance of controlling the center. White's ability to maintain pawns in the center or push them forward can greatly influence the game's outcome. Additionally, quick piece development is vital to support the pawns and prepare for possible attacks. White must find a balance between defending the extra pawn and developing pieces in harmony. For black, seeking counterplay is key. This often involves attacking white's position using rook lifts or other tactical moves to challenge white's central dominance. By grasping these pawn structures in the Budapest Gambit, players can develop a solid strategy and respond effectively to this exciting opening. It requires balancing material sacrifices with tactical play, making it a dynamic choice for many chess enthusiasts.